In this video, I'd like to write a script to crack login post form. I will use this machine on the Vulnhub as target web application. As you know, as pen tester, we can use Hydra, Bob Suite, and some other tools to crack login post form. However, in some cases, we need to write the Python script. Okay, this is what we are going to do in this video. Without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. As you can see here, we are trying to crack the password for the and username or email for this login form. And I've already created the password dictionary and also the username dictionary. Okay, so now we can use PyCharm to write this script, and we can import some modules to work. The first one should be requests, and this can help us to send request and receive response from the web application. And the next one is sys module, which can capture users input. The next module would be, I'd like to import the XML import tree. You know, this module can help us to extract elements from the source page. And the next, I'd like to import time. All right, I've already imported all required modules. Next, we can start our actual coding. Throughout this video, I'd like to use OOP or object-oriented programming to write our code. So we can class login post form cracker. Very long class name, and define the init. For now, I just put the keyword pass. Next would be the major method and pass. And the next we can make some conditional. If the program is executed by itself, then the following code will be executed. Otherwise, the following code will not be executed. Cracker, we can create the object or initialize instance for our own defined class login, and cracker run method run. And so the step would be like this one. The first step, we need to step 1, retrieve the page or download the page, this page. And then the second step, we need to extract because in this web application, CRS, you know, this is cross-site request forgery tag involved. So we need to extract this value. And the token. And next we can, we can send or submit post request. Okay. Now how to do? First of all, we can capture users' inputs. We can try pass except index error, print the usage. The program name itself, and followed by the URL, and then user names dictionary, and then passwords dictionary. Okay, and sys again, the first element. Next, we can exit the program. If no index error, in other words, the user has specified properly. I mean the arguments. So self URL should be csrf, and the usernames, and followed by the passwords dictionary csrf. Okay, and now we can initialize the object for the requests class. So self says we need to use the session request session method because we want to persist the session. And then I think it's done. Now next we need to define the extract csrf token. And how to do? We just response should be requests. Oh, not requests. Self says get self URL. Next, we need to utilize the xpath to extract. If we check its source code, we need to extract the value of this element, the input. So how to do? We can use the HTML and h3 HTML response, and this should be text. Okay, and the csrf token HTML xpath input, and the ID. The ID should be this one. We can copy, and then we want to retrieve its value. Okay, and this should be the list. The first one is what we want. Okay, and we can print out this value for debugging, for purpose of debugging, and return csrf token. Okay, it's done. Next, we can define the login and self username password. And next, we can, of course, you can use this website. I've already demonstrated this technique in other videos. For example, we can use this website to convert the Q command to the Python, and we can open up the developer tool, and we can copy. We use this as username and password, anything, login, and the post request. We can right click and copy as Q, and then we can go to this website, and as you can see, it's automatically converted to Python. And this we want to copy, so we do not need to construct the payload by ourselves or manually. We can put here, and so the token should be self extract. Okay, and the email should be the username, and the password, and it's password. Also, maybe it will be better we set up the proxy, so all traffic will go through the Burp Suite for debugging. If the program doesn't run as we expect, and then we can check it out from the Burp Suite. HTTP And okay, so now we can send the request to web application says post, not proxy, post, and the self URL, and the data is data and proxy, okay, and if we submit wrong password, maybe I need to launch our Burp Suite. Intercept option is on, and then we can go to the history tab, and we can put, for example, the email, and the password, and login. Okay, so if the response has error, it means that the credentials are not correct. So we can error. If not in response text, mean that the credentials have been found successfully. Okay. And we can print out the username and the password. Okay. And we can exit. We do not want to continue. Okay. So now we can write our major method with open self user dictionary with read-only mode F, and then 4 line in read lines, and then the username should be line 1 strip space, and then we can open up the password dictionary with read-only mode, and the password should be, oh no, for line 2 in read the lines, and then password line 2 strip, and then we can call the login method username password. Okay, I think it's done. And also we can print out the progress message. Print try to log in as username password. Okay, it's done. Now we can test this program. We can Python, and the name is login. If we didn't specify any arguments, will give us the usage. So the URL should be this one. We can copy, and the username dictionary, passwords dictionary. As you can see, it's looping through the username dictionary and password dictionary. As you can see, that credentials have been found successfully, and this should be the email, and this should be the password. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the other one. Bye, please.